Good evening.
Good evening.
What's up, y'all? How's it going?
Welcome to another night of Star Wars action.
We have some more loser bracket matches, which means eliminations.
Yeah.
We have Boba Yellow versus Leia Yellow first.
Okay.
And then Han Green versus Leia Red. So Leia could potentially die tonight.
Yeah.
She could get swept.
She could be completely out of the tournament.
Fighting for her life.
So we do have a couple of shout-outs that we need to do at the start of this because we are borrowing some deck lists.
Yeah, so this Boba Yellow deck is from Bobby Sapphire video from winning a 1K. And I will be linking that video in the description of the YouTube video so you can check it out. He talks about the deck a lot, and it seems pretty cool. It's a little bit... It's not too different than the last build I had with it. I think the most notable thing is playing like Swoop Racers.
Okay. Swoop
Viper Probe Droids.
Yes, the Swoop Racer has a very interesting body.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's why you would include Swoop Racer, in my opinion. So,
tell us something amazing, Johnny Guitar.
Yeah, and then I am using Thork's Han Solo deck, THORRK, if you're searching on YouTube. His channel's called Thork's Hot Takes. This is actually the Han 2.0 video that he put out just a couple of days ago.
So we'll link that as well.
So we're going to have the link for that as well. He's got some changes and some stuff like that. So planned or played an event over the weekend. We were splitting. He's taking all the hero stuff to getting all the villains.
Oh, for bringing stuff. Thork's a Han channel.
Yeah, he said Han Chad.
Han Chad.
Lord Farquaad here is a Han Green Stan, I believe is the proper term for this.
The list looks really cool.
He won second place, which is half a box.
Oh, nice.
Did you get a Darth Vader, and he's giving you the Darth Vader?
Hyperfoil Vader.
Or a showcase. Like, showcase would be sick, right? At that point, I think you just split the cost or something.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, I would.
Because you get, like, right now, you can kind of take a showcase and go...
Showcase Chewie, Hyper, Non-Foil Vader, Luke, and Fat.
Well, yeah.
That's pretty good. Pretty good box. I mean, any box with a showcase in it, it's insane value.
Yeah, you could take most showcases right now and go get 90% of the game. So you wouldn't be embarrassed by any deck that you put on the table if you traded a showcase for approximate value. All right, I did some retooling on this Leia deck. We'll see if it does anything. We'll see if it matters. Still mad that I'm having to play yellow-green heroes, but we'll see about this this Han deck here.
It looks pretty capable.
350 in trades.
4.
7. We got the initiative.
Leia takes initiative for all time.
What do you get rid of here?
Luke Aggro. Luke Aggro sounds pretty cool. I think we were talking about, I don't know if we talked about on stream, how there was the Han Blue list that was doing well, and we were like, I want to try that list, but it's not in our tournament. And it's amazing that there's a combination of hero and aspect that did make it in our tournament that's viable, even though we have 32 different decks in this tournament.
I'm going to play C-3PO. I'm going to choose the number 3. It is, in fact, the number 3.
I'll play Greedo.
I will take the initiative.
Okay. Pass. You're excited to get second in your first tournament. Congrats. That's nice. That's excellent. Good job.
Okay. We got a decision to make here.
Here's ready to McClunky this motherfucker off the table.
McClunky! To offer the Echo-based Defender in trade. So the thing is, I'm worried about shoot first, specifically shoot first. Alright, I guess we'll just take a shot in the dark with C-3PO into Greedo. And I am going to So this is on attack. This happens before Grievous thing.
That's why I'm waiting.
So I'm gonna say the number 3. It was not the number 3. Okay.
Taking a shot. Yeah, it's
All right, it missed.
I will play Boba Fett.
Okay. All right. I know it's there. Your next action is take the initiative. I think I waylay this Boba Fett.
Take initiative.
Okay. We kind of trade tempo there, sort of. I think that mono yellow Boba Fett deck is kind of more about the tempo.
All right, I will play Viper Probe Droid.
All right. My hand is Echo Base Defender, Fleet Lieutenant, Mon Mothma, Surprise Strike, R2D2.
Okay.
I am going to play R2D2. We're going to take a look at the top card of the deck. Okay.
Play Crafty Smuggler.
All right. C3PO is going to fight your base for 1 and say the number 3. The top card of the deck is Winged Leader.
Take initiative.
All right. So, next turn. All right, do we go? The question is, because you know I've got the Echo Base Defender, you know I've got the Winged Leader. Which of these gets deployed here, right?
I know all your cards.
Yeah, that's true.
Fair.
That's true.
If you ask me to name them all right now, I can't. But I know.
Echo Base Defender straight up trades with the Probe Droid, but it does force you to take that action first, I guess. So we'll play Echo Base Defender. And you have taken the initiative, so I am now going to pass.
Okay. I will shoot first the Probe Droid into the Defender.
All right.
And then I'll ready a resource. With Bob.
Alright, so I can use Leia, we can get a card. Just like that. So I think that's what I'd do. I'm going to use Leia. R2D2 is going to go into your base for 1. We'll take a look at the top card. And then C3PO is going to go into your base, and I'm going to say the number 1. That's another copy of R2D2.
Alright, I will...
I'm drowning in value right now.
I'm going to fight C3PO.
He dies. Okay, 5 open. I think I'm gonna bring out Leia.
No good to me, dead Leia.
Sure. I am I'm gonna play Mon Mothma. Search the top 5. Okay, excellent. Tough choices here. I think the answer is this Rogue Squadron Skirmisher, because it's very good. I don't think these yellow decks really want like a 4/6 ambush that also effectively draws a card, right?
Yeah. I'll deploy Boba.
All right, I am going to Wing Leader. I got a feeling whenever a Wing Leader gets waylaid, we will Wing Leader Mon Mothma to put her to a 3/5.
I'll fight R2.
Okay.
Already resources.
Okay, I will take the initiative.
I'll play Boba Fett. And I'll pass. All kinds of Fets.
Okay. All right. I think the play here is Fleet Lieutenant Mon Mothma to kill Fett. He does too much damage to Leia to be allowed to live. Is what it boils down to. It's just simple as that. Far, far too much damage.
Yeah. I'm going to play a 7th Fleet Defender.
Okay. Well, I'm going to play a Wing Leader, and I'm going to buff Leia, I think. That way, I think you have to trade your whole board into her. She goes to 8 toughness, and I'm looking at 9 damage there, so...
I'll have Boba Fett fight the Fleet Lieutenant.
He is dead.
Already too.
Alright, Wing Leader is going to go into your base for 2.
I'll have the Smuggler fight Mothma.
Okay, she's toast. I will seize the initiative.
I'll play Gamorrean Guards. I'll attack your base for 3.
Okay.
And I'll pass.
Okay. Got a lot of options here. Six. I'm gonna... No, is that... Does that make sense? I think it's just Rogue Squadron Skirmisher for 6. I'm gonna return. I suppose return Mon Mothma because that's extra added value there. and then sentinel down the guards there.
Leia attacks for a lot, huh?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm gonna fight a wing leader.
Okay. Okay. Do I want Leia to kill Boba Fett? Or just take Leia to your base? You got 7 damage right now. You need some sort of trick from your hand to finish me off. I'm ahead on the race currently, just barely, but this damage goes pretty far. Because it would be 6, 8, put you to 13. That's about halfway there. Okay, you know what? I've convinced myself. Leia to the base for 3, 4, 5, 6, and then wing leader to your base after Leia's attack.
I'll shoot first the probe droid into the Rogue Squadron skirmisher.
Toast. Alright, 2 cards remaining in hand. I'm gonna play R2D2, and I think, like, if you just keep attacking my 1 power value donks, then I think in the long run I come out way ahead, right? So put that on the bottom. Go ahead.
Crafty Smuggler.
I will seize the initiative.
I'll surprise strike Boba Fett. I guess I'm just gonna hit you for 7, I think.
Okay.
Keep up a little bit. I'll pass.
Alright. Okay, so that would be another 8 damage to get you to 21. Feels pretty good. So I think I take that damage. Leia to your base for 6, and then wing leader to your base for 2. Get you creeping up on there, creeping up on lethal.
Yeah. I'll play a Bodhi.
Okay, you get this surprise strike. My hand is Mon Mothma, Fleet Lieutenant, Admiral Akbar, Skirmisher.
Okay.
Okay. So I am going to spend 3 for Akbar. He's going to do 3 damage to Boba Fett to finish him off.
I'll play Cartel Spacer and exhaust R2.
How dare you. I will play Mon Mothma, and we'll look at the top 5. We'll get a Rebel. Oh, yeah. Oh, you know we're getting Rebels. Oh, that's in my hand.
Well. I'm in trouble. The problem is I couldn't draw like any of my good stuff.
You didn't get like Cunning would have helped you out.
Cunning, yeah.
Cunning. So
the
interesting thing about the units in this deck is that they're like not particularly susceptible to being bounced quite a bit, because a lot of them have value plays. So I took Ezra out, and I took Ezra out on both decks.
Ezra just like feels like too slow.
He's just too slow, right? Yeah. That's Ezra's.
He just gets killed. You play him, and he just gets killed, and that's it.
Yeah, and you feel terrible.
Yeah.
So, I am just going to go ahead and run out this Fleet Lieutenant. No valueless Fleet Lieutenant, but it's something you gotta
have to kill it.
Okay. I will seize the initiative.
Base 2. then pass. And then lose. And then lose.
I can home one Leia for a home one Fleet Lieutenant. Leia does 3, 6, 7, 8, and then get the last point of damage in with one of those rebels. So
I think this bouncer needs to get replaced with. I don't think bouncer is very good against you. Like, what was I gonna bounce there? Akbar.
Akbar, yeah.
Mon Mothma.
Yeah.
Do you bring in Syndicate lackeys though? Okay, Nathan win, reset life. Yeah, cunning would have been a way different game if I played like even a single cunning. I was getting extra resources off Boba, but couldn't take advantage of them because it was like I would draw two cards that cost a total of 3.
You drew a bunch of like cheap stuff.
Yeah,
right?
Exactly.
All right. Do I want Reinforcement Walker in this matchup? Do I want Spark or Rebellion? Or do I just want to keep jamming dudes down your throat, like I just did? I think. I don't know. I'll run it back and then we'll sideboard. The thing was, I was able to maintain like a board presence, and the surprise strike was in my hands since the beginning of the game. I was just like trying to find a place that was like worth using. So,
what's up?
Hello, Nate 626. Is that a Marvel reference? Complete the cycle, then accept villainy and such. So I think villainy and hero probably just. I mean, they do have the future proofing ability to change. Like, there's no reason you couldn't have a hero and villainous character, right?
Oh yeah.
That feels like a multiple years into the game type of thing, right? But I don't think they'll necessarily have like a double. Because there's like no way to have double hero, double villainy right now, right? So it's just one symbol on each of your heroes.
Double hero would be an interesting like run of stuff in a set, right?
Yeah.
But I feel like you can't overprint that because you only really want to have one hero, or maybe 2. That's like double hero or double villainy.
Yeah, it's probably intentional designed choices. Probably
they can go that direction though. You know, it's like that's reasonable design space that opens up.
And if you just have 3 symbols to play with, then that does limit what can be included in decks.
You have a base with 2 symbols and it's like 20 health.
Right.
Or whatever.
Like, yeah, you got a wider range of stuff, but you are susceptible to aggro.
Dead. Yeah.
Misstep and aggro kills you.
This is...
Okay, so this hand is a mulligan. It's got all my late game in it, but I don't know what my early game looks like at all. Like, I don't know what it looks like at all.
You dealing with my Boba unit twice was probably what was the most brutal.
Yeah. He represented too much value against me, right?
Exactly. I needed that.
So I have Strike True in here as well, and I was like hesitant to include it because I got a lot of 1 power guys that draw cards in the deck. But it's at the same time, it still at least is a way to damage something. So I had an option to either put down Waylay, like to resource Waylay or Strike True, and I opted to resource the Strike True and kept the Waylay. My rationale being that if you played like a Fire Spray or a Fett or something like that, I could at least bounce them. So. Okay. Slightly different game plan this time. We'll see if I get super punished for it.
Viper probe droid.
All right, so my hand is Rogue Squadron, Skirmisher, Strike True, Battlefield Marine, Alliance X-Wing. So I will play the X-Wing.
Okay, take initiative.
You got it.
You guys tried Carabast? Yeah, I tried it a couple times. I played a few games on it. It's pretty nice.
Yeah, I have not played on it, so.
Pretty nice. I will play Crafty Smuggler.
I'll play Battlefield Marine.
I'll attack the Marine.
Okay.
Exhaust.
I will attack for 2.
Play a Greedo.
I will take the initiative.
I'll pass.
I am going to strike true the Greedo. X-Wing is going to shoot him, hit him with a strafing run.
Attack you for 2.
I will attack you for 2.
I play Gamorrean Guards.
I will seize the initiative.
Okay, pass.
Mistakes. I've made a few.
You bet.
Alright. I'm gonna attack you for 2.
Attack you for 4.
I'm gonna play Battlefield Marine.
I'm gonna play Bodhi.
I have a U-Wing reinforcement that you're probably gonna.
We like that. And Rogue Squadron and Akbar, okay.
Alright, I'm gonna deploy Leia.
I will deploy Boba.
I'm gonna Akbar and I'm gonna get Bodhi. Do 3 damage to Bodhi.
I'm gonna fight Akbar.
Okay.
And ready to.
Leia is gonna take out the Gamorrean guards. She's gonna die to some sort of crafty smuggler here, I think.
Yeah, that's too easy.
Yeah.
Easy decision in my life.
I will take the initiative.
I'm gonna waylay the Marine. And I'll pass.
Leia is toast. Okay. This. this, that. Let's play Mon Mothma. It's quite the assortment of rebels here. Let's get Akbar.
Okay, I'm gonna play Syndicate Lackeys and ambush Mon Mothma.
Alright, I will play Battlefield Marine.
I'll have Boba Fett take out the Marine. All ready to.
I am going to attack you for 2.
I'm gonna surprise strike you for 5.
Okay.
Eddie is squeaking.
Oh yeah, he's down there. He's down there
Squeaking
chewing away. I'll take the initiative.
Pass.
Alright, I'm gonna play a Rogue Squadron skirmisher. It's gonna fly into Boba Fett. And I am gonna get back Mon Mothma, I believe. I think I value the cards here quite a bit.
I'll Cartel Spacer the X-Wing.
Alright, I'll take initiative.
I'll fight. I'll play Boba Fett. I'll attack you for 5.
Okay.
And pass. Double Command Palpatine. Command's pretty good.
If you're gonna play mono, was it green Palpatine?
Mono green.
Like mono green? Because I think if you're gonna play mono green Palpatine, you probably got to play 4 commands because the
3 commands. But yeah.
Yeah, sorry, 3 commands because the ramp is too good. Okay. The ramp is like way too good. All right. I'm gonna wait. A home one. We'll bring back Akbar. Akbar is going to do 2 damage to the spacer.
I'm gonna shoot first the spacer into the X-Wing. And ready a resource.
Alright, I'm gonna seize initiative.
I'll play 7th Fleet Defender. You're at 16. I gotta probably kill this Akbar. Yeah, I'll fight Akbar.
Okay.
I will surprise strike Boba Fett into you for 6.
Okay.
And I'm done.
Alright. The home one is going into, I suppose, the spacer.
There you go. Into
yeah.
Tag you for 5.
Sure. I'm gonna play Mon Mothma. We'll look at the top 5. Search the top 5. I don't have to show you. I ain't showing you. Crap! We're gonna get I guess I'll get the Bright Hope.
I'll attack you for 3.
Okay. I'm going to play the Bright Hope, not return Mon Mothma.
I'm going to waylay the Bright Hope. And ready resource.
I will waylay the 7th Fleet Defender.
I'll play it. Or do I play it? Oh, you'll waylay it. I will no good to be dead the home one.
You can just seize, right? I'm at 28.
Oh, yeah, I can
you
just seize. Yeah, you're right. I'll seize and then kill you.
Okay. Alright. I'm gonna just take a quick peek at something.
Okay. What are you looking at?
I was trying to see if it was 2 or 3 surprise strikes.
Oh.
This
It was 3. Yeah, it was 3. Right?
I think you played 2.
It was 2?
You had to shoot first.
The shoot first,
I
yeah.
don't like. That's like I expect you to have that, but the reason I was close to dead was because of the 6 extra damage from that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, right, I'll take initiative.
Okay.
That game felt like I didn't have initiative for the first I don't know how many turns, right? So, I think I made some mistakes on the resourcing. 'Cause I have very awkward turn 4 and 5. Very awkward turn 4 and 5. Instead of like deploying extra stuff to the board, I was like having to use actions that I was not thrilled about. I had resourced some extra 2 drops, and I had resourced a 4 drop.
Oh, yeah.
And so much rather have saved my tricks for later in the game. I did draw all 3 home ones. 2 of them were resourced. So I felt like I was like you were playing from the top of your deck. I felt like I was like that close to turning the corner.
I do stop resourcing after like 5 or 6, right? So I'm at least playing 2 cards a turn,
that's
right?
well, yeah, but you drew like unit event like the whole step of the way, right? You had waylay. What was the other card in your hand?
No good.
No degree. Yeah, you drew 2 events there, right?
Yeah.
So,
I've not seen the armor yet.
ooh. Oh my god, that's pretty.
Give a shield token to each of up to 3 Mandalorians, 5 for a 3/5. That's probably good.
That's crazy, right?
That's probably pretty good. She's uncommon.
3 shield. Now,
That's actually really cool art, man. That hyperfoil is gonna look so sick.
Now the question is how many times are you actually going to have? Well, she can shield herself.
She can shield herself.
Shield herself.
I mean, that at that level is pretty good, right?
Yeah.
Interesting.
So yeah, you got to wonder how many Mandalorians you actually have laying around on the table. But
That's like Tag, but better. General Tag.
Yeah. Right.
Because he's not a trooper. He can't give himself an experience. He's a cost 2, so you end up like having a weird, awkward thing. But she coming out in 5. it's likely if she gets herself and maybe one others. And if there's a leader Mandalorian, I don't know if we've seen one yet that deploys at 5, that makes her even better.
Okay.
The decision that will change my entire life right now. Okay. We'll do this.
Alright. Play Alliance X-Wing.
Greta.
Take initiative.
Pass.
Greta. Okay. We're gonna Akbar Greta.
I'll take a shot. Dang. I'll play 7th Fleet Defender.
I will take the initiative.
Okay, pass.
I genuinely think this game is about, like, this matchup is about card advantage. Damn, like, if one of our life totals is over 18, maybe 20, then the life totals matter. Okay. What am I resourcing? I am resourcing you. Okay. I will play Bright Hope, and the question is whether I bounce Akbar or not. I think the answer is I don't bounce Akbar.
Play Gamorrean Guards.
Oh, brats. The X-Wing. Do we take initiative here? Yeah, I guess I'd take the initiative.
I will fight.
Okay.
Bright Hope. Then I'll pass.
All right. I'm gonna play Wing Leader. We're gonna buff Akbar.
I'm gonna take out the Bright Hope.
Okay. 5.
Does not have Sentinel.
Okay. All I needed to hear. I will Leia Akbar into you for 3, Alliance X-Wing into you for 2.
Base 4.
Sure. Okay, I'm gonna deploy Leia.
All no good to me dead.
Yeah. It felt telegraphed to me, but I don't have a way to like play around it, so I will take the initiative.
I'll deploy Boba. Attack. Your base.
Okay.
Ready to resources.
I've taken the initiative.
Yeah, thinking. Play Bodhi.
I have a surprise strike in hand.
And Bright Hope and Fleet Lieutenant. Okay. I'll pass.
Okay. All right. Fleet Lieutenant Akbar to take out the Gamorrean guards. And I restore one.
I'll syndicate lackeys into the Fleet Lieutenant.
I'm going to play Battlefield Marine.
Oh man. Marine. Ready to.
Alright. I'll attack you for 2. It's like real tempting to take initiative there, but I think I want some damage in. If you pass and your opponent takes the initiative, are you allowed to do more plays? It is a double pass, you go to the regroup phase. That second option is what happens. Yeah.
Correct. Yep.
If you pass, the opponent takes initiative, it's considered as pass. Phase ends, move to the regroup phase. Yep, that's the way it works. So
I'll take out Akbar.
all right.
Akbar got so much freaking value, man.
Yeah, he got a lot of
He
value.
has to leave.
Okay, so now I think I take initiative.
I'll play a defender.
Okay.
And pass.
Oh. Alright, so we're gonna do Leia into Fett, and then that's gonna let me have my Alliance X-Wing attack your base for 2.
Let's attack you for 5.
Okay. I am cards in hand 3. I'm gonna play General Dodonna.
Attack this guy.
Okay. I am going to strike true these lackeys, these wacky lackeys.
Play Fire Spray.
I suppose I'm going to take the initiative.
Attack you for 5. And pass.
Guess I'm resourcing nothing here. Okay. All right, Leia is going into your base for 4. And then the X-wing is going to fight the defender there.
I'll play Space Turn Exhaust Dodonna.
Okay. I am going to play Mon Mothma. 3, 5. I guess I get an Alliance X-wing.
Take your 5.
Sure. I'm gonna play C-3PO, and I'm gonna say the number 3.
Oh, +1 base for Dodonna.
Oh yeah, Leia was 4-5.
Leia was 4-5.
Yeah. Okay. It is Waylay.
That's
Nerd.
pretty cringe. I'll play a Smuggler.
Do we Waylay the Fire Spray? That's like infinite actions I get back. So yeah, I'll Waylay the Fire Spray.
I'll take initiative.
All right, that's my turn. Next turn. I will resource nothing.
I'll shoot first, Leia.
Okay. Okay. 14. This is 8. 11 is 25. Is not. That's not enough. That's not enough. All right, so we will. Fleet Lieutenant 3PO into your base for 4. Thanks to Dodonna, and I am going to say the number 3. It is the number 3.
There.
Okay.
Already resourced.
Dodonna into your base for 4.
Fire Spray.
I will Waylay the Fire Spray.
I had one open, right?
Yeah.
Play Greedo.
Mon Mothma to take out Greedo or do 2 damage to you. 2 damage to you gets you danger close, so I'll hit you for 2 with Mon Mothma.
Take initiative.
You got it. Pass.
Your Leia attack does like a fuck ton. Like take 8.
Yeah.
Jeez.
You got any Cunnings over there?
No.
Have you ever seen a Cunning?
No. Did I put it in the deck?
Have you played a Cunning in this matchup?
Did I forget to put it in the deck?
Nope.
I didn't.
Because
it's sure would be really fucking good right now.
Cunning would be pretty good right about now.
Yeah. Pretty good. I will shoot first a Dodonna.
He's toast. Alright, so I got 5. That's not enough to kill you. So let's see if the U-Wing reinforcement kills you.
Well, you don't understand why some Argolus run R2. It's good value. code card advantage, right? You can see your next cards. You can dig for stuff that's going to get you out of certain situations. You can dig for damage.
R2 has the best stats for a 1-drop, for hero 1-drop, right? So R2 is incredible to buff, right? You do a turn 1 R2, and then that sets up Fleet Lieutenant. That sets up in blue decks. You could set up attachments on him, like R2 could pick up a Jedi lightsaber, and now he's a 4/7. Like his stats are incomparable to other stuff. So, all right. Oh yeah. Something like this, perhaps. All right, I'm gonna go 2 wing leaders and an R2. And we will distribute these like so. And then R2 is going to take a look at the top card of the deck. We'll leave that right there.
Spacer, exhaust, 3PO.
All right, Leia hits you for 6.
Yeah, you Leia action.
Leia action.
To kill me. Yeah. Yeah, no cuttings. Not even once. Did not see one. Didn't resource one. Nothing like that.
Never saw it.
Literally did not see it.
Yeah.
Literally didn't see it. There's one. There's one. There's the other one. They are in the deck.
There were multiple turns during that game where I was fine if you cunning, because that also meant you weren't developing your board.
Yeah.
But like, especially at that point in the game, the cunning starts getting really good.
The cunning, like the turn previously, I think I could have killed you that turn.
Yeah, because you would have had +4 and plus would have tapped some of my stuff. Yeah,
and I had Surprise Strike in my hand. I had to like just commit to the Fire Spray instead. Yeah. So anyway, Boba Yell is eliminated. I feel like that was not a good indication of its power level. It's just like, it kind of sucks, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
Leia preserves.
This Leia deck felt way better to play than the previous versions. I'll say that.
It seemed pretty good. It was pretty good.
I had never, like, I randomly ran out of cards in that second game. I didn't have as many cards as I would have liked to have had in that third game. But that was a product of not seeing C-3PO.
And now it's time for more Leia having a domestic dispute with Han. Do you think in running something like Sabine Green would it be worth to run aggression? I'm on the fence. Should I try 1 or 2? Probably not. If you work paying 6-4, right?
Aggression's too expensive. I think your 6 is, if you're paying 6 during a Sabine turn, you need to be putting something on the table that threatens your opponent. Aggression is more of like, interestingly enough, aggression is more of an answer than it is like a threat, right?
Yeah.
That's why, I mean, as much as people want to knock it, the reason that the Walker still gets played is because the Grit Walker, the 6-drop one, it presents an immediate threat. So
why not control the units? Or wait. Why not control the units and why leave Leia up so long? I think I didn't have a good opportunity to kill Leia without like committing 2 guys to die or like just leaving damage on the table.
That was my goal.
Yeah,
was
exactly.
To force.
I just didn't have a good chance to kill her. I didn't have. What I needed was a crafty smuggler earlier in that game. I just did not get one. The Greedo that I played first turn died. If that was a crafty smuggler, I think it would have been a totally different game.
Yeah. Oh, Akbar.
Akbar just takes it out, and then Akbar walks out like a bunch of damage and experience tokens, and yeah.
Akbar salvaged that game. I know I'm swapping around for the exact same green sleeves, but these have different wear on them.
I see.
So before anybody's like,
I see,
why are you wasting all this time swapping around green sleeves?
Yeah, I can't commit as many cards as he can. I can't commit as many cards to killing Leia's units in that game because he has so much more card advantage than me. Like between Mon Mothma and Bright Hope and U-Wing reinforcement and stuff. Like all my cards need to be at least 1 for 1. I cannot be doing 2 for 1s. I'll lose so fast.
All right, it's Han time. All right, so
I feel like the draw was pretty rough last game. I'm just not drawing cutting in any game was just brutal, pretty much. But if I had Surprise Strike there earlier, it would have been nice. Han is Vader's true enemy.
Yeah, Han's got a worse matchup into the Boba Fett decks because Han doesn't really like his hand manipulated with, right?
Just imagine Han once smuggling's in full effect.
I think Han gets way cooler in the next set, right?
Yeah.
Just being able to take like full advantage of smuggling, and like his ability will give you random smuggle targets throughout the course of the game,
true.
right?
Yeah.
Once he's in play and attacking, you can randomly get a smuggle card off the top of your deck. I like that the DL44. It's not Han's DL44 as if it were the Decipher game. Everybody had like their named weapons, but in this, you could put the DL44 on Han.
You can assume he made some modifications to it. Han stonks to the moon. Telling get your slugs, get your Han.
Yeah.
Han showcase.
I thought it was interesting that Dengar was a 1-drop.
I did too. Yeah, for a 2/2. His ability does seem good, but
yeah, he is the lamest of looking of the bounty hunters.
He's just like a guy.
I think this was probably realistic body standards for Star Wars bounty hunters. Everybody making fun of the way Dengar looks. He's just some dude in some rags with some crappy looking armor. So
what is this?
Okay, Hanzo. Okay,
I'll allow it.
All right, we'll allow it. All right. Hanzo shows up on Vader's ship unannounced. On that ship, he's carrying Vader's son, his astromech droid, the proto droid he built, the Wookiee that saved his old apprentice and his old master and saves his daughter. Then not 2 days later, Solo shoots him in the ass. He was about to shoot Luke to stop him from blowing up the Death Star. Some years later, the first thing Han does when he sees Vader, he shoots him.
True.
Then marries Vader's daughter.
Damn, you're right. That's true.
That's a downright dastardly.
That's good. Yeah, I get it.
It's downright dastardly.
Surprised Vader didn't kill him when he had the chance. They didn't even ask him any questions.
Yes, I mean technically, I guess at the time Vader didn't know that Leia was his daughter, right?
So he probably didn't know Han was the one that shot him on the Death Star either. Maybe.
Yeah, probably not.
Maybe.
All right, so I don't have enough experience with this deck. I'm just gonna put this hand out there. I think this hand is a mulligan. Admiral Akbar, Waylay, Leia, Surprise Strike. This hand feels like a mulligan to me. It at least interacts with aggro, so possibly I'm supposed to keep this.
I think that's definitely a mulligan. Because, like, what are you going to do? Learn
play
Leia and ready a resource?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I think I would rather, like, against red hero aggro, I'd rather have the Falcon, because that gives me protection in space.
Mm-hmm.
Echo-based Defender's not bad. Not that I think I would necessarily ramp him out turn 1, but
I'm not sure. I gotta remember Rep Tarkentown. I gotta remember Rep 25 HP. Also, very important. There's probably an argument to have 30 HP in a Leia deck. Also,
yeah, my playtesting Jeddah Cities, like the first week of the game when nobody knew what was going on, Jeddah City was pretty good, and you were just like getting free kills with it all the time. But like these days, Jeddah City is a death sentence.
Yeah, it's too much. It's an action. So, we roll yet? 11.
13. Probably want a Marine and or Falcon in this matchup. Yeah, that's fair. This is not a bad. All right, well that's getting put down, and then I suppose I have to hold this as long as I can. I guess this goes down. All right, we have the initiative.
Yep.
Greedo.
A-wing.
I will take the initiative.
Like an aggro to skip past Sentinel, other than that, I'd rather have the extra HP. Yeah.
Play the Falcon.
Take it for 3.
Take 3. I'll kill the A-Wing.
All Tarkentown.
Alright. Did we hold Greedo to make you play an honest ground game? I'll take you for 3. Screw it. We're racing.
Fighters.
Okay. I'll take the initiative.
Pass.
All right, I am going to Han.
Base.
Okay. I'm gonna traitorous the Fighters for Freedom. They are simply too good.
Yeah. I'll play Green Squadron A-Wing.
I will attack you for 3.
Sabine.
K2.
Sabine.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'll take the initiative.
Pass.
Alright, I gotta blow up one of these.
4 rated from the Demonic Tutor.
Oh, the Demonic Tutor is back!
What's up? Welcome.
Hello, Twitch participants. Okay, one of these is exploding. One of you now explodes. This Battlefield Marine now explodes. I am going to play the Azatuk Liberator Gunship. Gun this down.
I'll attack Greedo and ping.
Okay. Take the shot? Is that insane? It might be criminally insane. Take the shot! Ah! Okay, I'm discarding my Greedo. That's my action.
Yes.
I guess the Fighters for Freedom are gonna kill the Sabine.
Play Leia.
I will. It's worth. I have to give up like one of these really good cards in my hand. I don't think
it's Dorks on green. Yeah.
This is, yes. So this is Thorks, the 2.0, the video they put up either yesterday or 2 days ago. So yes, I do want to shout that out. Shout it out at the beginning of the video. It'll be in the blurb on our YouTube and whatnot. But yes, he was put this in.
I like that card a lot.
He said the Falcon is good,
but two more Falcons is better.
But you can only play 3 Falcons.
Yeah.
So Azatuk Liberator Gunship is Falcons 4 and 5. Okay. Oh. Listen to the sounds of the ground. All right. Equipment failure. Operator error, probably. I guess I'll just take the initiative.
Okay, I'll play K2. And I'll take it for 4.
Okay.
And I'm done.
Alright, your time is over. Alright, I will Han, and we'll put a card into play. Got one to blow up.
I'll fleet Lieutenant Leia into your base.
Okay.
For 6.
Yep.
And then a K2 into the fighters.
Okay. And I get trampled for 2. Three open.
Yeah.
Okay, I am. I'm gonna Han Solo Leia.
I'll play 4 Cause. I did miss one, so you take 3.
You'd be busted with smuggle that way. I think it's better with smuggle the way it is, right? Destroy any resource.
I think these all get dumped in the trash.
Okay. I'm gonna deploy Han.
I'll take initiative.
Cards in hand.
1.
K2. Han will kill K2.
I'll do 3 to you.
Sure. I get a resource. I gotta blow up 2 resources. Then the Liberator is gonna go into you for 3.
Okay.
Alright. I guess you always discard units. I guess strategically, there's no reason to give your opponent any information on like what events you do and don't have.
If you're playing,
that's a minor.
If you're playing home 1-2, you generally want to like load up options.
Yeah. So that's a minor. That's like a minor play decision there, right? Is to
base 3.
Okay. I gotta resource something. I guess I resource this. Okay. Han will attack the fleet lieutenant. He'll die, but he'll put a resource into play. Now I gotta blow up 1.
Benthic 2 tubes.
Alright, I'm gonna play home 1. And we're gonna bring back the Battlefield Marine. Actually, no, I think it makes more sense to bring back the Millennium Falcon.
Fighters for Freedom.
Han will kill the Fighters for Freedom, and I will restore 1.
Take initiative.
I will attack you for 6 and restore 2. We're done here. So I'll pay for the Falcon using this resource that explodes. I guess technically I decide if I'm going to resource first. Okay.
I'm dead. I can't.
Okay.
I'm dead.
That was close.
Yeah.
That was close.
I didn't hit anything to finish, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
The cause I believe in just hit a bunch of crap.
Yeah.
I need to set up a U-wing or something to reload.
All right. So I'm going to see if I can follow the sideboard plan. I forgot exactly the sideboard plan, so don't sue me, Mr. Thork.
Yeah.
Forgot the exact sideboard plan.
Right Hope is probably worth bringing in. Mace Windu. I don't. It doesn't kill Han. Unit.
It's a belief.
It kills the random donks.
Okay. I think the plan against aggro was Syndicate Lackeys and Reinforcement Walker. And you take out like a home 1 or 2. You take out the patrolling V-wing because it's not particularly good.
Maybe Right Hope is not a call. Do I just need to get more aggressive? I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. How do I play this game?
Sparks are like okay, so I think you shave a spark, right? Which Leia version is this? Run all rebels to guarantee 4 damage for a cause. What'd you hit?
I don't have. So I was playing open fires in here.
Yeah, okay.
So I had 1 open fire, and I'm playing Benthic 2 tubes. So those can miss. Those can make 4 cause miss.
Yeah.
So I mean,
like Leia. I guess we could have Leia. All right. This isn't the exact sideboard plan, but this is what I'm going with. Cutting a Spark, cutting a Patrolling V-Wing, cutting a Home 1, Bring in the lackeys, bring in the reinforcement walkers. So
yeah, this is just a Leia bread I threw together. I couldn't find any like spicy Leia bread builds I wanted to mess with. Maybe I could have tried like some Leia vehicles, but I feel like that just makes her lose. That's even harder.
Sparks are fine for control, but like in that situation, if I can grab when he's top decking, if I grab initiative and I spark him and I get a 4 cause, then like the game is over, right? Like there is a specific scenario where you can ice him. It's also not a bad turn 1 drop, right? He plays. Let's say he's got let's say I don't have something that necessarily. If I had sparked that K2, I would have saved like 5 damage plus a unit, right? So it depends on the board situation, sure, but Spark's not the worst against aggro, right? But it's very good. It's clearly there for the super laser blasts, the stuff like that, right? Now the Syndicate Lackey is better against Sabine because Syndicate Lackey kills Sabine. That's apparently this deck's answer. So I'm getting
Syndicate Lackey. I think is just like
I think it's
a really good unit. After playing it in the Boba Fett deck a second ago.
Yeah, it often. I mean, like it's a lot like Bosk in that way, right?
Yeah, but the like +1 attack on it means you can just kill Sabine.
Yeah,
so that's pretty good. Bosk.
It's like pre-selling Shadows of the Galaxy. Yeah, in theory, you could get your reorders in. I mean, sorry, you could get your pre-orders in. Like with Asmodee, they were taking pre-order numbers now. Now you don't have any idea. You have no idea if it's being allocated or anything like that. They're just taking. They're just trying to capture whatever sales they can right now. They don't have any guarantee of product in hand or anything. So, no idea if there's going to be allocation for this set. I mean, we ordered more of this set. Like my store ordered more of this set than we did the first set.
You could be trapped in a situation where you pre-order with someone and they don't get enough, and they have to allocate that out to the people who pre-ordered, and they say, "Oh, your pre-order is not going to ship for 2 more weeks, and we don't do refunds." So you're just going to sit there waiting.
Yep. All right, I'm gonna put this up to Farquad. Is this a keep or a mulligan? We've got Falcon, Waylay, Resupply, Rogue Squadron Skirmisher, Han, Home 1. This feels like too much end game with the Han and the Home 1. I could resource them, right? Like this is a play. I resource them, and then I've got some interaction here.
You jam Falcon.
Jam Falcon, or just pass. I may not necessarily want to dump something out of my hand, right? You could jam Falcon and that at least establish the clock. You know what? I'm keeping it. I talked myself into keeping it, Farquad. So now you get. I mean, I gave you a free Viper Probe droid, but
yeah, thanks. It was better than the Viper Probe droid because I know what's in your resources.
Okay, so
resupply bad in aggro. Yeah, that makes sense. If you're just throwing a turn away.
Yeah. You're saying Home 1.
You're gonna dump one of those to Han, I bet.
I'm gonna
play Falcon first turn.
Yeah. I guess it doesn't matter, right?
Right.
So yeah, I'll Han Solo. Yeah, you don't have time to resupply, right? Yeah. Like it's actually got to be actively doing stuff to the board. Play the Falcon.
Yeah, I took initiative at some point in there.
Okay. And pass. Draw. Play. Huh. Play. Ready. Pay. Discard Han. Alright, we're squaresies.
Take for 3.
I will attack you for 3.
Fighters for freedom.
I'm gonna waylay them.
I'll metal ceremony the Marine.
Okay. I will take initiative.
Okay.
All right. I actually think I shipped the Falcon back to my hand here. Do it. Hey. I think I shipped the Falcon back to my hand here. And I'm going to start by using Han. And we're going to put a card down.
4.
Yeah. I just deploy them. I find killing that. I gotta blow up one of these next turn. I mean, I don't have to ambush, right?
You certainly don't.
Let me attack it for 4.
A2.
I will take the initiative.
Pass.
Gotta blow up one. We're gonna blow up the Bright Hope. Okay. I am gonna play the Echo-based Defender.
I'll deploy Leia.
I'm gonna use Han.
Attack Defender, attack your base. One, two, three, 4.
Bringing out Han.
Fighters for Freedom.
Han's gonna kill the Fighters for Freedom.
They're dead.
I'll get a resource.
A-Wing.
I will take the initiative.
Okay. Pass.
I gotta detonate 2. Greedo and Falcon. Han's gonna kill Leia.
In the trade.
Yeah, I'll get a resource.
Attack your 4.
Yeah. I'm gonna pay 6 for the X-Wing, the skirmisher, kill K2. I'm gonna get back Greedo.
Yeah, I'll do 3 to you.
I have a resource I have to blow up. With, oh yeah, with K2, yeah.
I'll attack you for 3.
Alright. I'm gonna play Greedo.
I'll play Gorilla Attack Pod.
Yikes. I'll take initiative.
Attack you for 4.
Sure.
I'll target down the thing. The guy.
This was not the hand to keep, by the way, fork.
And I'll pass.
Well, I'll blow up this Vanguard Ace. I just die. Let's move on. I'll keep the initiative. We'll shuffle up a little deal. You have to keep Leia's. Leia would have stopped like a lot of damage there.
Do you have Leia's?
Yeah, I kept one. I shaved some numbers on stuff.
Oh, in the deck.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, when you sideboarded. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll shuffle it up. We'll try again. My gut was Mulligan. I think my gut was right there. I think I would rather. The thing is I ended up throwing.
You lost options too.
I threw cards away.
Yeah.
I threw so many cards away. I was better off mulliganing. For sure. We're learning though.
The entire point of this term is to learn.
Yeah. This I do like this build. You see why he's the card selection.
It's cool build. It's really good, I think. Really good.
It's pretty tight. I mean, like,
I think it's certainly a deck that you have to learn all the lines.
Yeah.
Right? To be, like, truly skilled with it.
Yeah, this feels very refined, right? Like, I'm picking up, much like a novice picking up a lightsaber. I'm probably hurting myself.
Yeah.
But picking this up, so. All right, feels much better. You're going down. You're going down. Okay. I am keeping.
That I felt really good about the medal ceremony on the one guy because that like made you have to throw away that dude away.
Yeah, it was after the waylay. I would have waylaid him in a heartbeat.
Exactly.
But yeah, it was. I don't know. I was making the plays I had to make, but they were all bad. So I'll play Leia and ready a resource.
Marine.
I'm gonna play Greedo.
Taking
Pass.
Base.
Okay. I'm gonna play a Battlefield Marine. I'm gonna out aggro you.
Yeah, I guess so. I'll play Battlefield Marine.
Fight there. Take the shot.
No. Spec Force Soldier.
Trade.
Take initiative.
Pass. Oof. No. No. You? Am I feeling gutsy? Do I think I can... I guess it's this.
Base.
Trade.
K2.
See you, idiot.
Take initiative.
Pass.
Okay. You can activate Han, you can deploy Han, you can attack, you get to 7. I can deploy Leia.
Huh.
Didn't activate Han.
No activation.
I will attack your base for 4.
Sure. Han is going to go into Leia and make a resource.
I'll medal ceremony. Maybe that'll help keep her alive.
Not against this guy.
Okay.
We're bringing back Leia. takes 4.
Yeah, I'm gonna target down him.
Sure. I will take the initiative.
Like A2.
I have the initiative.
Pass.
Oof. Okay, so one of these explodes. We'll let the Vanguardies explode.
I'm playing a little Han green versus different aggro. Screen yellow, Leia red, etc. Does a decent job defending the space arena. Falcon and Bright Hope are great, but it has a hard time dealing with ground units. Oh, yeah. K2 is gonna.
I have the initiative. I grabbed the initiative last time.
Yeah, take it then. Freaking take it.
I'm going to Leia K2. So.
Alright. I'll play a Gorilla Attack Pod. It is not ready.
Cards in hand.
2.
Spark you.
It's 2 U-Wing reinforcements.
I'll get the hyperspace
No!
one. I'll get the hyperspace one.
My best in slot. I'll take initiative.
All right. Han into K2. Or is it Han into your base? K2 trades with him anyway. I guess it's Han into your base for 4. Make a resource. And then I'm going to play Akbar to do 3 damage to K2. So, regardless of who he fights. Han, I have 1 resource to explode at Han. Alright, next turn. Guess that's getting resourced.
I have to resource.
We'll blow up. We'll get Han.
Leia into Han. So you'll take 1, trample, then 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then attack pod into your base for 4.
All right.
That's your resource one. Do you blow it up?
Yes, I blew up Han.
Okay.
Last turn. All right. Akbar into the attack pod. I'll gain 1. Akbar will die.
$17. Okay. I'll play U-Wing. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Glad you don't have a second one.
Second, yeah, I know, right? Yeah.
It was when I attacked with Han earlier. I turned. This was like some stupid shit. I turned U-Wing into a resource. When I attacked with Han, and then I attacked with Han again, and I turned Reinforcement Walker into a resource.
That does suck. This is a tough decision. I can get another Gorilla Attack Pod, which does seem pretty good. Or I can get like 3 guys. I get red 3 Fighters for Freedom and Benthic, so it does 2 damage to you. Wing Leader could be in there somewhere, but that opens myself up to Waylay. So I can just get these guys.
Okay.
These are on the bottom.
Alright, so you play Fighters for Freedom, then red 3, then Benthic.
Yeah. You do take 2.
Oh, right. Leia will fight Benthic.
Take initiative.
I am going to have the lackeys fight the Fighters for Freedom, I suppose. It's not like ideal, but okay, next turn. Oh my, you gotta be kidding me with this straw there.
Leia. Base
6.
Base 3, so 9.
Home 1. Get back Akbar. Do a damage to the red 3.
For a cause. I can conceivably miss. 1, 2,
all right.
3, 4.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know what happened there. I felt like I was in fine shape, but
I was at least like getting damage on your base before you traded your guys out, so I don't know.
yeah, so maybe my turn 1 was wrong. Right? I played Greedo.
Yeah.
I just started with Greedo because the thing is I lost the initiative for a couple turns, and so that meant you got damage, right? And I was in decent shape when the Guerrilla Attack Pod came down the first time. I don't know. I think this is play mistakes.
I mean, that is certainly a like common theme of any Star Wars deck is that the more reps you have with it, you get exponentially better every single time you play the deck.
Yeah.
Right? You start seeing the lines, right? You always play the trade up game with Han. I mean, yeah, you can, right? Because you're out resourcing them too, so your units are gonna get better over the course of the game.
Sure, but the thing is like maybe that draw didn't line up, but like I didn't have like he didn't play into the Azatuk. He didn't play into.
I was like never gonna play an A-wing unless I had to play an A-wing, right?
Right. I mean, I think
like
you learned that.
I almost
lesson,
wanted
right?
to side him out of the deck.
Yeah,
I wasn't really gaining anything from adding like a Mace Windu. I think.
Right.
Bright Hope wasn't really doing anything for me. I was just like, I'm just gonna keep the aggro plan and make you answer that, right?
Right. It's possible I think the lackeys are fine in this matchup because I can conceivably get a 2-for-1.
Yeah, they're certainly good.
But I would draw the lackeys on the second game. I drew the lackeys when I had the Falcon in play and I couldn't pay for it, right? I don't know. I felt like that was winnable.
It was winnable.
I felt like I had a win. I mean, like the first game was really close, but I felt like in pretty good control there.
That's not right.
I don't know. I mean, you drew K2 every game.
I did. I drew multiple K2s every game. Actually, I was resourcing.
Yeah, K2 is just so bad. He represents so much damage. He's so bad for these types of decks that just want to answer stuff, right? Like you have to spend a card to answer him, and he still gets damage in. So.
The Knight of Leia Dominance. They don't even have to match up with each other yet. So if they win again, they'll be matched up in the third round. But so next stream is going to be Sunday. We're going to have 3 more games for you.
Some apologies to Thork there.
Yeah, I also lost the Bobby Sapphires Boba Yellow deck. Yeah. So sorry, we're not great at playing your decks. I didn't draw Cunning though, so it's not.
We drew. I think the thing is we don't play a deck 1,000 times.
Yeah, we play a bunch of decks 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, we play like a best of 3 with.
Yeah, and I like to try to change the build up every time. I mean, if I was going when we're preparing for tournaments, that's when I'll be like, okay, I'm going to grind a bunch of games on Carabast right now.
Yeah, right.
We probably won't do any like grinding of one deck on stream. We like to show variety. It's more fun for us.
So Ezra was actually cut from this deck, and the reason being is that you've got all these ramp targets in Han, and you just whiff all the time on Ezra. Right, so Ezra attacks, and then you don't get any value for his ability.
You look see a Han on top, and
so that was why Ezra was cut from it. So you could play Ezra turn 1, and maybe he trades twice, but he doesn't actually give you the extra cards that you need. So we'll be back Sunday with 3 more matches: Tarkin Red versus Iden Green, and then IG88 Yellow versus Grand Inquisitor Blue. And then Boba Green versus Iden Red. We have a bunch of Idens down here. Yeah, well, there's 2 Idens, Yeah. They lost. It'd be like that. IG8 is also down here. Bobas were down here, but 1 Boba is eliminated now. Han's eliminated. It's getting wild, okay? It's getting real wild. Also, I do shuffle. Also, Nathan always shuffles my deck. Yeah, it's true. When he cuts it, so there's no one to blame except for Nathan. He's the one that final shuffled it, so. Yeah. It's his fault that he lost. And also won. All right, thanks for watching. appreciate everybody hanging around.
Yeah, it was a good stream. Good, very fun games. Very dominant Leia performances. Not really dominant, but she came out on top.
I mean, how many times did we actually activate Leia's ability?
I was activating the heck out of her last game, but
I think
before that, it was very few.
In game 2, it was like a bunch.
Yeah,
but I mean, I used Leia to kill you. I mean, the thing is, she's like an aggressive hero.
Once you like at late game get initiative with your units on board, your opponent's like, I die a million different ways, you know?
Yeah.
So, all right, thanks for watching.
Yep.
And we'll see y'all on Sunday. Have a good week.
Goodbye.